It's a barbershop, you know the rules. No fighting, no cussing, no cousin, no blooding. Now sit yourself down and act like you got some sense.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Master Barbers podcast. I am your host, Definite Barber. This is my boy Chachi, aka Rafs.
What's going
We do
on?
have a special guest in the house, my boy Stevie from Culver City. What's going on, Stevie? How we doing, man?
Pretty good, man.
We good?
Yeah,
Was
man.
it a long drive from Culver City?
Not too bad.
Yeah, was
The
good.
traffic's pretty good today.
No traffic,
Sunday,
no traffic.
so-
What's going on with you, Chachi? What you doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Let's get it.
Same old thing,
here.
huh?
Special guest Stevie. I heard he has 20 years in the game.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see like the history and what he's been through. I know we've been through a lot of similar things, but from somebody else's point of view.
Yeah.
You know?
How long you been a shop owner?
Man, I've been a shop owner 10 years now.
10 years.
Yeah.
What the name of the shop is?
Gentleman's Barbershop.
Gentleman's Barbershop in Culver City.
Gentleman's Barbershop in Culver City.
Go get your cut. How long have you been barbering?
This year was 20 years, man. Started in 05.
What got you into barbering?
Man, I've always liked the shop atmosphere, man. I remember going to the shop as a kid, man. I actually liked to go get a haircut, you know. I know some kids hate going to get haircuts, and man, I couldn't wait to go get a haircut, you know. It was dope, man.
You wanted
know?
to be in the barbershop.
Yeah, man.
Similar to you, right?
Similar to me. Yeah.
Chachi,
See what I mean? We got similar
Chachi
stories,
walked
dog.
in and he fell in love with the barber etiquette. You know, you walk in, so we see your barber.
Yeah, I see the barbers, you know, messing around, joking around, you know, doing bets with each other, you know. It's just, it's just cool,
Barbershop
man. I mean,
BS, huh? Barbershop stuff. Yeah. What made you want to make the leap to pursue barbering? What were the steps to it?
well, man, first, I started going to college after high school. I was gonna try to be a teacher. I was pretty good with ceramics, man, and you know, I remember talking to my ceramics teacher about teaching it, and he thought like, man, you should, you know, like you could probably take my place when I leave. So I started going to school, trying to do that, man, and I just couldn't stick with school, man. I was young, you know, going out a lot and messing around, you know, and man, I got dropped two semesters in a row, man, and you know, I always had like barbering as something I wanted to do, and I was just like, you know what, I got to do something, you know, I got to get on it, and I was just like, man, I'm just gonna be a barber, you know.
Took it on and never looked back.
Yeah, man.
Same thing.
For people that don't know what ceramic is, can you kind of break it down?
It's like a class where you do stuff out of clay, you know, like they got like different type of clay.
That's what I kind of thought.
Clay
That's
and stuff,
fucking
you know.
dope.
And I mean, I'm a barber now, so
Yeah.
you know, obviously I'm good with my hands, so you know, I feel like that skill incorporated into that, you know. And,
You're good with your hands.
yeah.
100% hands-on type guy.
How many shops have you worked at? Because I know we worked in Beverly Hills together. Where were you working at before that?
So I started working at my boy Gabe's barbershop. Shout out to him, Pressbox Barbershop in the South Bay.
Nice.
So I started working with him. He's the one that kind of took me under his wing when I decided to be a barber. He helped me go sign up for school. You know, he helped me find a school, and I started going to barber school. So I worked at his shop while I was going to school. Also, while I was in school, the teacher's daughter's boyfriend had a barber shop that was literally right next to the barber college I went to.
Nice.
And you know, I would go over there and work there. Sometimes, you know, she'll let me go over there and do some of my hours instead of being at the barber school. You know, she saw that I was pretty good in cutting, and her boyfriend saw that I was good, so he made me an offer to go and you know, work there too. So I was working there while I was going to school, you know, and after that, man, I started working at Floyd's in Venice.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
And
That's sick.
that's where I met David from the Art of Shaving, and he
Wait, Dave worked at Floyd's?
so I met him there because he
He was recruiting.
Yeah,
So
he
that's-
He was
showed
good
up.
at that. He was
That's
good
the
at that.
franchise
Yeah, yeah.
barbershop, right?
Yeah.
So I was in there working one day, man, and he went in there and got a shave and a haircut, and he was cool, man. But he was asking me like a bunch of questions like throughout the haircut.
Shout out Dave Liriano. What's up, bro?
Shout out to David, man. Like I learned a lot from him, man. And,
I did too. Definitely.
You know, he gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, man. Like you know, like part of the stuff that I learned to get to where I'm at now was because of him.
Big game, man. Shout out Dave, man. He taught us a lot, and that's how we met in Beverly Hills, right?
Yeah.
The wild stuff in
That's
Beverly
crazy
Hills.
that you do always bump into somebody that kind of paves the way for you or influences you to go far or maybe surpassed him.
Yep.
We all got that one guy.
Yeah. It's like that. The barber world as barbers is small. Just yesterday, I was at a party and in the other side of town, and this dude approached me. He was like, "What's up, man? How you what's up, bro? So and so, And he was like, "What do you do?" I was like, "I'm a barber, man." He was like, "Oh no, this and that." Oh, I go to the Upgrade, and I'm like, "Man, the Upgrade. It's one of our buddies'
So
places."
that was my mentor, George from the Upgrade.
There you go. See,
That's
it
fucking
all
crazy.
links up somehow. So tell me about your experience in Beverly Hills. What was that like, man? Did you run into some celebrities or things like that?
Yeah. I met some celebrities there. I cut up Adam Sandler.
You did.
there.
He did cut up Adam Sandler. That's
One
right.
of the
I
coolest-
remember being there. He was
coolest
super
dude
chill
alive.
dude, huh?
Yeah, he was real cool, man. He was real cool, yeah, man. I mean, there was, there was a lot of famous people that would go there. Sometimes I'll hook people up and I wouldn't even know. I'll have like somebody from the front, like Ari or somebody, tell me like, "Oh, this is such and such," and it's like, damn, I had no idea who that was.
Were you there? Were you there that time? So the paparazzi was chasing Sheryl Crow. Remember when like she just jammed with her security straight through the barbershop? And we had to exit them through the back.
No, I don't think I was there that day.
Yeah. So Sheryl Crow just happened to like pop in, and she was with like 3-4 bodyguards, and we're all doing service. And keep in mind, like it's pretty calm back there. Like we try to keep it as calm as possible because they're getting like top notch shaves, and it's super quiet. We got the jazz going on, and like out of nowhere, we just see like I thought it was like like the president's wife or something, bro. But like they stormed in. And we're like, what the hell's going on? And we see like a bunch of people out in the front, like just big old lenses and whatnot. Yeah. And they were like, and we're like, what the hell's going on, right? And we're supposed to keep our cool because the customers they don't know what's going on. They got a hot towel on their face, so we're like, what the hell's going on? And sure enough, like I guess I think at the time it was Amber, and she rushed them to the back and like gave them like the side exit towards the alley. That was nuts though, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
So you're telling me you didn't ask her for a picture?
She swang by. We actually photobombed. Me and David. We remember that time.
David was always photobombing people, bro. He came out on
always
some
wanted to be
magazine
in
photobombing
everything.
somebody. I forgot who it was, man.
J-Lo. Remember when
Was it
J-Lo passed by?
Oh, okay, yeah,
J-Lo passed
yeah.
by. I mean, he was like, I think it was on the cover of one of the magazines.
Yeah.
And David was in the back, like,
Yeah.
and like J-Lo and her boyfriend, photobombed. That's what the
He got
caption
his
said.
shine
bro.
on for sure.
Yeah, bro. He was always trying to. Cool dude though, man. I learned a lot. When Adam Sandler walked in, we were all like, "Is that Adam Sandler? That's Adam Sandler." He walked in with like big ass shorts,
Yeah, basketball shorts. Yo.
You remember that?
Yeah.
On some
cool,
chill shit.
Cool, yo, super chill, bro. Yeah, no, he's a chill dude, bro. Like super chill. Yeah, and like when you were chopping him up, those, I know.
Legends are true. Huh?
Yeah, no. He was sitting there getting a cut, and we kind of like I was looking over, and I think we had asked him, if he wanted something to drink, and I was like, hey, mom, I'm heading out to the front. Would you like me to get you something to drink? No, man, I'm good. And I had to pop in the question, the hooper, because I know he likes to hoop. Yeah. And he was sitting there, and I was like, hey, man, can I get you a drink or something? He's like, no, I'm good, thank you, man. You still hooping? He was like, Adam Sandler said, you do hoops? You do hoops yourself? Like, yeah. No, I'm hooping. Yeah, no, yeah, I do hoops. Funny, dude. Like, super chill guy, though, man. Like, Adam Sandler, he's a real one. He's a real one.
You do hoops?
Yeah, he said that's the way he says it. Yeah, you do hoops? Yeah, I'm hooping. Yeah, I do hoops. It's funny, dude.
So what
funny
haircut does Adam Sandler get?
Ah man, I mean, you could tell by the movies he always switches it up, but he keeps it basic, you know.
Simple, huh?
I
What,
think
like a
that
one
I
and a
think
half?
that day we actually did something a little different. I mean, I never seen him with that before, but we kind of did like a little fro hawk. You know, we did like
Really?
a 3 on the sides and
Was
a
he
fro
doing
hawk on
the-
top. That day he actually came in with his wife and his daughter, and then his daughter was, I guess he asked his daughter like, oh, how should I cut my hair? And she said like, get a
Right.
mohawk. So that's kind of how that went about. You
With
know?
the 0 or?
No. We did like a 3 on the sides
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
faux
yeah.
hawk on the in the middle. You know, yeah.
Super
That,
chill
and
dude,
then
though,
a
man.
full clean shave. You know, I shave everything
Yeah.
off.
I was watching the Laker game one time, right? And a commercial for Spectrum came up.
Yeah.
And I said, that looks like Stevie's shop. Was that your shop?
Yeah,
That was your shop?
man.
I knew it. I knew it because I saw Stevie in the back. I was like,
Yeah.
is that Stevie? But it looked familiar. I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that. I know that shop from somewhere. So how'd that go about?
Well, that came through with one of my barbers. So my barber Jonathan that works at my shop. He has a client that does like filming and all that for Spectrum.
Okay.
And he told Jonathan like, hey, we're gonna start filming this new season Laker commercial for Spectrum, and we already got like a couple locations to film certain clips, and I was thinking that we want to do one in a barbershop, and I guess he has spoke to it with one of the other directors or producers of the commercials, and I guess he was just like, yeah, you know what, we got to find a shop, you know, that's good. So he was like, hey, do you know if the owner will be okay with filming a commercial here? And he told him like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be cool with it. And then he was like, all right, can I take some pictures of the shop after my cut, and that way I could show them to everybody else on the team, and,
Damn, that's
and
sick.
see if that's something that they want to do. So he took a couple pictures of the shop, and then I guess he showed them to the rest of his team. And when he came back, he told my barber Jonathan, he's all like, hey man, like they really like the shop, like they do want to film something here. Do you know if you could set that up? So Jonathan told me like, hey man, like would you be cool if they film a Laker commercial here? And I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that.
He's a Laker fan. He's a Laker fan too. He was like, yeah.
Shout out to Jonathan, dog,
Yeah,
for hooking
man.
that up.
Yeah, man. So I talked to the guy, and then we set it up. And then I know a lot of people right away when they say Lakers and, you know, they hear all that, you know, they're all like, oh man, you probably got a lot of money for that. And it's like, I actually didn't get paid for that.
It
you
was
know?
just, yeah. It was,
That was, they were just looking for locations, you know. I know, you know, a lot of filming does have budgets, but
Yeah.
that particular project didn't have like a budget like that,
Yeah.
so they weren't really paying.
Yeah.
But for me, like the payment of the exposure is what really counts, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't gotta cut me a check, but if I'm gonna be able to watch a Laker game and see the commercial with my shop in the back,
That's
in the
pretty
background,
gratifying,
you know,
huh? That's
it's
dope.
pretty dope, you know.
That's
like,
sick. Any
you know?
exposure is good
Yeah,
exposure.
I mean,
and
the-
everybody noticed it, man. Like I had so many people hitting me up, like, "Hey, man, I was watching the Laker game and I saw your shop right there. I saw, you know," and it's like, yeah, maybe customers that don't know about my shop, they might not know, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I just want to be able to be on there.
Yeah,
you know?
but the thing is, the amount of work that you put in to establish your place. You
Yeah.
know, to you when you see it, you're like, oh man, you know, that'd be gratifying to me
That's
if they
me
film.
right
You know,
there.
you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people might not, you know the shop or really care, but as an owner, you know, it's like I put in work, and you know that's what it is. I'm telling you, I was sitting there, I was chopping somebody
Mm-hmm.
up, and I'm watching this commercial. I'm like, wait a minute,
You told me about
wait a
that.
minute, that's
I think
is
we're
that,
go- you were
that's Stevie's
golfing.
shop. That's
Yeah.
Stevie's shop. Yeah, right, but
I think we were golfing and you told me about, dog,
Yeah.
my homie's shop came out. I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. So Stevie, I know you have a wide selection of tools. You like to collect them. You don't like to collect them. I mean, I just stick to
I
what
just
I like
use
to
them.
use. What I like to use. I'm a big fan of Wall and like the new Stylecraft stuff. But I know you have a big collection. Like how many machines would you say you got right now?
oh man, I probably got
And he
Yeah,
has them
well,
in cases too.
if anything, I mean, probably, I don't know, man, like close close to like 80 maybe.
Whoa.
Stevie,
And that's a combination of everything, you know. That's a combination of
You're a collector.
shavers, trimmers,
collector.
clippers, you know, wired stuff, wireless.
Stevie has a case in his barbershop where it's like people would usually put bobbleheads, but he has all his machines in it, which is like super fresh. Yeah, bro. But he has like his lines are like all brands. He does a line, the trimmer, the clipper, and he does a shaver of every line, and like he has a bunch of them. I know one in particular that you have is a Gucci set, right?
Yeah,
You have a Gucci set.
Yeah, I got a pair of babyless clippers, trimmers, and shavers.
Gucci
I
rag?
got custom done by this barber in Texas. He
Those are super
buys,
hard.
He buys duffel
That's it.
bags and cuts them up, and then he customizes the babyless trimmers like that.
Those are so sick.
Completely decked your shit out.
Yeah, no, they look sick, bro. Like just the handle looks dope. You used those to work on Nas, right?
Yeah, man.
How did that come about? How'd you get a hold of Nas? Or
So one of my clients, Josh, he's Lauren Hill's manager.
okay,
And he's
Miss
been coming
Lauryn
to me
Hill.
for a while, man. So, Nas works a lot with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
They got a couple tracks together. So,
I think around that time, I think they were on tour, right? I think
yeah. So every time she has a show, pretty much Nas is going to be there, So there was already a couple times that he had told my boy Josh, like, damn, who hooks you up? I hook up his beard and everything. He's
Yeah.
like, man, like, whenever I need a cut and when I'm in LA, I'm gonna have to see your barber. So I was actually supposed to hook him up before that, but the schedule didn't work out. Like his flight got delayed. So
it happens like that for
Yeah,
sometimes. It does happen like that.
All the time.
Where'd you go cut him up at? Was it at? He went to the shop.
So no. So it was the actual day of the show. So my customer Josh came in. I hooked up his beard, and then he was like, "Hey man, today's the Lauryn Hill concert. You want some tickets?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. Let me go down." And then he hooked me up with some tickets. And right when he was about to leave, I guess Nas called him up. And then he was talking on the phone, and then he got off, and then he was like, "Hey man, that was Nas, bro. He asked me if you got time to hook him up today."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah. He is he gonna come to the shop or
Need me to go over
how
there?
do we do it?" And then he was just like, "Nah, man. If you want, you could just when you go to the show, I'll take you backstage, and then you hook him up in a dressing room, and then
Sweet.
That's
Yeah.
even sicker,
That's
dog.
tight.
You mean if I have time for Illmatic Nas?
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, I got fucking time.
yeah, man.
That's like that's super sick, bro. The classic
clear
Nas
my
line. Did you
shit.
hit him with the classic Nas line right there?
No, well, he doesn't get the part no more because now he grew his hair out, so he has like braids on the top. So he gets like the skin fade on the sides with the lineup.
Oh, so it was kind of recent.
What's that? Maybe like a year ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
recent, bro.
That's dope, man. Nas, chill dude. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, man. He's real cool, man. I mean, I was a little nervous before I went over there because Nas.
I would be too.
You
Nas
never
always
know
got
what kind of
got
energy
his
they come
hair
with,
on
yeah.
point, So I'm like, damn, like this is like the ultimate test. Like I gotta hook him up,
Yeah, show
like,
out, yeah. That's dope, man.
You aced it.
Backstage.
Yeah,
You
man.
aced it.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Did you get to ask him about his bevel machine? Remember he came out with that T-liner?
Did he?
Nas had his own machine.
Really?
It was called
Oh,
the bevel.
Damn, no.
Really?
I've
So
heard
it-
of the bevel, but I didn't know it was by.
Is
by
it that
Nas.
brand?
That was
Bevel.
him. Bevel, bro.
What?
It was one of the first ones. It kind of looks like that new
JRL.
JRL, but it was a T-liner.
Really? Huh?
That's crazy, right? Yeah, but he
I
had
mean,
his own.
Horrible trimmer though. I heard it's
I
not
would-
good
Yeah,
at all,
same,
man.
same.
I heard it's not.
I don't know. Some of that stuff doesn't really last. Like those JRLs. Oh,
It's because you have to be a barber in order to come up with a tool that you know is gonna work. Like how barbers started cutting off the heads of the T-liners,
yeah.
and that's because a barber was like, this is gonna
Yeah.
work,
Yep.
I know. Like the JRLs. I know they had their clipper, and I used it. But I just didn't feel power out of it. That little like the little slim one. It's really
Right,
light
right.
though.
Yeah.
But when you get to some like coarse and heavier hair, like it has a tough time.
Yeah.
Cutting
Yeah.
through it. So I kind of like I go for the powerful stuff. Because I just want one stroke and I want to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like just get it over with.
Yeah.
So along with all the barbering tools that you got, what's your favorite though? Like what's your go-to? What's your go-to? What's your arsenal? What's the one that you do your work with?
Damn, man. So, well, let me start off by like telling you this. Like, I mean, I got so many different clippers and trimmers and shavers because
I'm telling you, bro.
they all cut different, man. They
Yeah.
all got different blades.
Yeah.
They all got different power.
Yeah.
And like after cutting hair for as long as I've been cutting hair, that's how I keep myself on my toes, man. Like I like to challenge myself, like
Try
because
different
everything
shit.
cuts different. So
Yeah.
I usually change my setup like every couple of weeks. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, I'll set something up. I'll cut with all those tools for like 2-3 weeks, and then I'll switch it back up.
Yeah.
And
That's dope.
You know,
I
that's how
fuck
I
with
keep
that,
it
bro.
going.
Yeah.
I fuck with that
'Cause-
heavy because he's getting out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Everybody that has been cutting for years, they have one set,
Yeah.
and they won't get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
My boy right here is
I think
getting out of that comfort zone.
I think at the end of the day, it's like you work the lever, right? You work the lever, and you know what you're gonna get out of the machines, how much spacing they have, how sharp they are, you know. And that's the cool thing, that at the end of the day, you have to achieve a certain product, right? So no matter what the machine is, you got to get to it, right? As a good barber. Now, there's I know. Remember the fast feeds?
Yeah.
I used to love those things, bro.
Yeah,
and like,
People love those.
yeah,
shits.
bro, it was just something about it. It was like a rotary feel to it, and like I remember the spacing was cool because you can go from like zero, not like if you had to do a little bit of drilling to get it to like a 0-0.
Yeah.
But I remember like it would go directly into the one, so you
Yeah.
just flare into the one, and it was like
Yup.
clean, perfect. I know. Did they are they making that?
Have you tried the cordless ones?
They
No,
did-
I was just
they
gonna
did-
get to
they
that.
made the cordless one.
They did make the cordless
Remember
fast feed?
George from East LA, Stone Street? He loved the fast feeds back then.
Yeah, he loved it, but those
Yeah.
were corded though.
Those were the corded
They,
ones.
so
yeah.
they have a cordless one now.
Yeah, they got
I seen the
cordless ones.
cordless 76 here.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
kind of strange about that.
What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
You know what? I didn't get into that one because I feel like I have the best one when it comes to like the detachable one, which is the Octane.
That's
The Oster Octane.
Andy's, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the Oster Octane.
Octane.
Yeah, it's the one that kind of looks like it has like a carbon fiber.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that one's badass.
I feel like that one's the best one, you know. And
Cordless.
cordless.
Because that one was the first one that came out with the lithium pack,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's hard.
Cordless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That one. I remember I turned that one on. I was like that. Yeah, it's good feel on that one.
Yeah.
I still use my 76er. I was telling Chachi that I still use my 76er because it just feels like
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my old school stuff, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was thinking of going over and getting the cordless one just for like, you know, house calls and things like that.
Yeah.
But
It feels different when you have a cordless
Yeah.
76 and the corded one because you're so
I
used to.
I don't use it that much either. I mean, I use it here and there, you know, just on coarse hair or like when I'm like trying to take down a lot of bulk.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I use it here and there, but not a whole lot.
yeah. What's something that you would say is your what should I say, that you've mastered, the type of cut you've mastered that you're like, quick, I know how to get to this. Is it the fade? Is it the taper? What is it?
Oh man, damn man. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty well rounded, man. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good in everything.
Is there
I kind of got my routine down, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
how I do every cut.
your steps and all that.
You know, I think that's like the best way to like to do the best cuts. You know, you gotta stick to a routine. You know, how you gotta start, how
Yeah.
you're gonna finish it off.
Yeah.
And you know that's gonna make you quicker and better. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe detail in the end or detail,
Yeah.
you know.
I feel like tapers are quick. Tapers are just like start one side, swing up, and then it's just like taper combing, just boom, boom. You know, I think
Yeah.
it feels like it's one of the easier ones, like
Yeah.
that you could just get to, depending on the texture you have up top. You know, you can just blend into it.
Depending on what type of hair too.
That's the other thing too. You know, but
Some taper might take you fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Another one might take you 35 because of the type hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they might have like a shorter nape back here or something. So you gotta be aware of that stuff. Now we always go into pet peeves. What's your pet peeve when it comes to clients? Or like I had this week I had one guy come in and he was just like,
You said, let me get this off my chest.
yeah, no, it's just funny because like every single time, he's showing me his phone and he's like, yo man, check this video, and I'm like, man, my boy's about to get in, man. I gotta finish this up. But like every single video, it's like, here, look, check this out. Hey, look, check
It's
this
a
out.
5-minute
Hey, look,
video?
check this out, bro. Like every single video where I'm like, I mean, I kind of like, oh yeah, I just kind of have to go about it. But what's your pet peeve? What's the funny things that you experience?
There's a lot of
There
them,
is a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot.
There's a list.
There is a lot.
One for me is I just find it kind of annoying. Like sometimes, like a customer gets in a chair and then they just want to be on their phone, like watching something on their phone, videos or Instagram or something. And it's like me personally at my shop, man, I always got the games on. I got the
whatever you
the
need.
movie on.
Yeah, Stevie's
I
always
got
got
music on. You
Yeah.
know, I got entertainment.
You say your
But-
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're just like ignoring my entertainment, and then now you wanna blast your fucking videos like super loud.
Yeah.
Like everybody could hear your video now, what you're watching on your phone, and it's like, man, like some people are watching the game, some people are actually watching the movie. Like,
Right.
maybe that's what you should do.
Hey, the other thing is too.
That's
though,
kind of dope. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a trip because like you're trying to work on somebody's beard and they just can't get their eyes off the phone. You'll be like this. You'll be like, hey, put your head up a little bit, and they'll be like, right there. And like that, you know what I mean?
You're like moving.
I'm
moving
serious,
the
bro.
hand
Like,
down.
is it that like? I thought like coming to the shop and getting a cut was like somewhat of like distraction, like leave the world behind, get freshened
Right.
up, and get ready for the world again. But some of these dudes are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm working on this side, like, just put the damn thing down, bro. It's quick, man. Just quick. Let me get this line real quick,
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you've seen those capes, man. They got the little clear thing
I seen
on
that.
there.
See-through, yeah.
It's funny because people have brought that up to me. Homies or customers. They're like, "Oh, have you seen those things where you could use your phone and all that?" And it's like, yeah, I don't want to get that because I want to keep you off the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
If I get those, I already know you're gonna have your head down the whole time. I'm gonna have to tell you to keep putting your head up, and it's like, nah.
Because pretty much you spend a lot of money for entertainment and for people to kind of interact with other people. Because the shop is huge for networking.
yeah.
So you kind of all right. You're kind of slapping me in the face.
Yeah, well, I mean, people usually walk in and they see each other. Oh, what's up, man? Like, and we'll have like conversations within chairs. So it's, I guess. Go ahead.
Or even if they're trying to be like picky or something at the end, like, oh, you touch
There you
this
go.
up or,
There you
or
go.
do this, and
There
it's
you go.
like that would have got done right if you would have been off your phone.
Yeah.
You had your head down, you had your head to the side, like I would have had it on point if you would have been off your phone,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I gotta look up at you, dog. You
Yeah.
know?
Now I gotta work around their
Yeah.
phone, and it's like, man.
Well, then what ends up happening there is like you kind of like, I guess towards the end when you're finishing up, I guess they kind of get the idea that you're finishing and they get off the phone and now you're like kind of touching things up. But like, sitting like this at an angle, if you're working on a taper, on the right taper, on a temple, right? It has an angle, so you're looking down, so it's kind of hard to like, maneuver and like, make sure that they're evened up on both sides.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things, that can be a little bit, I guess a little bit annoying there. But
For me lately, it's been clients that get there like half hour early. Because sometimes that's all we have to go get some food,
Yeah.
So I've been like, all right, cool, clean up my station. I'm about to run out, and boom,
the next one
he's ready to go.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah,
It's just-
even that getting there early, man. Is sometimes they get there early and then they're like pacing back and forth, like looking at you, and it's like, man, you're like
That's
20
stressful,
minutes
bro.
early,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
It's-
don't look at me, go sit down. Like,
it's stressful.
And
It's
then
stressful, yeah.
sometimes some of them will even be like, oh, how much longer you got? And it's like, really, man? Like you here early, like,
Yeah.
I see that you got the barber pole in the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
machine
Yeah,
on
that's
the
hard.
on your ink. That's dope. I've been in the game for 16 years. You've been 20 years.
Yeah.
And I only have the blade tatted on me.
Oh, okay.
You get me?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember going to barber school with me and Fern, and there was dude with barber poles on their fucking neck.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do a taper to fucking save their
Oh,
life.
man.
And I'll be like, yo, what the fuck?
I guess barbering saved their life, right?
Yeah.
I know.
I really feel like you should probably put in your work before you get.
Oh yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that tattoo you got done were in Beverly Hills, no?
Nah,
You been having that one?
Yeah, no, I've been having this one. Yeah, I've had this one for a while,
That's
man.
tight,
I probably,
that's tight.
yeah, I was probably like maybe like a year or two after I got out of school.
And he has the Andes.
The Andes,
Yeah.
the classic.
Yeah, this is like my go-to. You know, like
You
the
ever
first.
you ever tried that
first-
cordless one?
Yeah, man, but I was disappointed with that one, man.
What do you? It doesn't sound the same. I mean, the blade still sounds the same.
It sounds hollow inside.
Yeah, yeah, it's and it's loud, man.
It is
It's
super loud.
Smaller motor for sure, huh?
Yeah.
not-
Well,
it's
it's not magnetic because it's cordless now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Andes Fade Master, the Master, it was
If
classic.
they would
machine.
Quiet it down a little bit.
designed that one, the way they designed that Stylecraft designed that Instinct.
the Vector
Yeah,
motor.
with the Vector motor.
It'll be
Because that one's a Vector magnetic, so if they would have put that on the Masters
yeah.
cordless,
Yeah.
it would have been
One thing.
a good Master.
One thing about the Masters is that sound when it cuts, bro. I love
Yeah.
that. I love
Yeah,
that sound.
that crisp.
Yeah, it's
sound.
like
Yeah.
it sounds like a
crunch.
shear. It sounds like a
It
shear.
does. It really does.
Yeah, that's a
Crunch.
badass machine.
I feel like with the cordless, it kind of kills it because it's so loud that you don't get that. You get the feel of it, but you don't get that sound.
Yeah, yeah. If you like that sound, I don't know if you ever used the fade blade on the Master, man, but you get the crunch sound even stronger, bro.
Yeah. Why
I
is
always
that?
switch the blade.
The fade blade is a thicker blade, right?
No,
It's,
it's
slimmer.
the real thin blade, bro. It's like
Oh
a
yeah,
surgical
that's right.
blade,
That's
you
right.
know?
The master blade is the
Like,
thicker.
well, a lot of people are scared to use that, man, because it cuts really close. You know,
Which one?
like,
The fade blade?
The fade blade.
Yeah, but
on
that's
the
fire, though.
Masters. You know,
I
on the
always
Andes.
switch my blades.
Uh-huh.
I always switch my blades to the fade blade.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that sound is like super smooth.
Yo.
So one of our followers asked us a question. This is the first question on the podcast. They
Shout out to the
asked,
first
yeah,
question.
yeah. They asked, why do barbers get mad when they aren't tipped?
Damn. They hit you with that one?
Yeah. They said that. And my thing is, as barbers, we don't, it's $45 a cut. That's what it is, right? We don't charge taxes. So along with what you're paying, we're paying taxes at the end of the year, right? So I mean, and even then, I feel like from the jump, if I have a new client that comes in, I'm going over. So he knows what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? So when you get home,
You're
you
really-
just shower, you're
you're
ready
really
to go.
taking your
That's
time.
it. You ain't got to snip at nothing. You're gone. And that right there, I feel, if I were in the barber chair and I got that, I'm like, yeah, like you went a little extra for me. You know what I mean? And he cleaned that up for me. And like, if I see a long eyebrow here, I'm quick to be like, hey man, I see one. You had a long eyebrow here. You want me to get that for you real quick? Yeah, man. And right there, that's like, like if somebody, if a barber, did that for me, I'd be like, hey man, my boy taking care of me. He's looking out for me. So I guess that kind of, determines, a tip or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you feel on that about barbers not getting tipped?
You know what, man? I know everybody takes it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Some people feel like it's an obligation,
Yeah.
and it's not an obligation, man. I mean, that's part of the reason why you set your price.
Yep.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, I love to get tipped. That's part of your income. At the end of the day. But not everybody's gonna tip.
Yeah.
Some people, different people have their reasons. Some people may be cheap.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people just feel like they should just pay what you charge.
Yeah.
But me personally, I mean, I don't hold grudges on that.
That's why you do your service.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
do your
Right.
service, and anything after that, like I'm saying, you take care of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Little things like that.
Yeah.
That's on them.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't mean to put nobody on the spot, but I do have very few clients that don't tip,
Mm-hmm.
but they come to me every week, every 2 weeks. So honestly, I mean, just by them doing that,
Returning clients.
it's good for me.
Yeah, of course,
it's
of
going
course.
to benefit me because they're gonna keep putting money in my pocket. So, you know,
Did you ever? I got this was a story talking about tipping.
Yeah.
Did you ever go with David when we went to do that house call in Beverly Hills for that big time art collector?
no, I
did
don't
you
think I
go?
went to that one with you guys. I
So
think,
so man, so we go right, this big collector, and he lived at the Spellings estate, big ass crib, bro. I'm talking about massive, bro. I'm talking about like it looked like an AMC on the bottom floor,
Damn.
like a whole popcorn machine, like a theater, like a theater at the AMC. On the left wing, there's a full on salon. So that's where we were doing their cuts, right? It was him.
on barbershop salon.
Yeah. So it was him and his boy, right? And we cut him up. I think you know, obviously we charged our premium, right, which was like I think $500, and they gave us our cash, and they were like, oh wait, you know, so they want to, you know, give you your gratuity. They gave us a printout, a printout like an invoice with a gratuity, and they gave us both $500. So it was like 100% tip, right?
Damn.
Yeah, and I read the invoice, and it said $500 from petty account. I was like,
Oh,
damn, these dudes are sitting on money, bro. He said from the petty account. Hey, me and David looked at it, was like, let me get some more of that
Hell
petty
yeah.
account, bro. I don't even care.
or else, man.
Yeah, bro, but when it comes,
I worked with the barber, dog, and he told me one thing that stuck with me for a long time. And he's like, tips are not given, they're earned. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, man, you take your time, you take care of your client, he's going to give you that.
yeah.
So I feel like you guys did a good job and you guys earned that $500.
Yeah.
That's how I go about tips, too.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh no, definitely we were there, and you know when you do house calls, you know, in you know in that area of town, it's like these guys got business calls going on, so they might step out a little bit and do something. I'm on the clock, bro. So you know, like we ain't got nothing to do. If I could be here till midnight, but the clock's still running, and you know if I'm working, then there's a premium to it. But those guys, you know, it's just you know they got business calls and things, or like maybe the kids or somewhere around, or you know, but you know, back on the gratuity thing, like you said. It's you earn it, you know what I mean, and it's all on you on how you want to go about that, you know. But
Yeah. And you know, going back to, you know, how I was saying, you know, I have very few clients that don't tip, you know, that's, you know, not even that many, you know, maybe like 5, 6, you know, out of like over 100 clients that I have, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I have other clients that do tip very generous, you know, some, you know, pay me double pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
but you don't
Pay
see
me
them for
that
like a
haircut.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say if that client that
So,
tips you wants
yeah.
that maybe 9 o'clock spot on Saturday because they got something to do,
Yeah.
or like that 9 o'clock on Friday, which is
Yeah.
like our busy days,
Yeah.
you are gonna put that tipper.
Yeah.
If they both ask for the same time, you are gonna put that tipper.
Yeah. See, that's another thing
You
too
get
that
me?
you get being a client from being generous and tipping your barber too. You know, they're always gonna get you in. You know,
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah,
what. You know,
yeah.
they're gonna stay longer, come in earlier. You know,
Yeah.
It's they got
they're gonna
they got
move
me.
stuff
I got
around
you.
if they have to. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like. So yeah, I mean that's the benefits too of tipping your barber well. You know, being
One
a
of-
customer. You know?
One of my clients, he's a good dude, real good dude. He had to make his way out of town. The previous night, he hit me up it was like 10 o'clock. He was like, call me crazy, bro, but I got this flight at 5 a.m. and I need a cut at 3 a.m.
Damn.
And I said, all right, I'll be there. He was like, I got you. Don't worry. I was here at like 2:30 in the morning, bro.
Damn.
Like eyes all like, you know. But he took care of me, and like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just one of those things, man. Like, hey, yeah, we do this for a living, but we also have a life outside of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, just know that, you know, if you need those favors, you know, it's just take care of somebody.
You brought your blanket?
Yeah, exactly. Bro. Blow up mattress right there, bro. Well, oh, you're here? All right, cool.
Yeah, might as well.
Chopping them up in PJs and shit.
But that's good, man. That's dedication right there. You know, as a barber too. You know, when you.
Oh, especially when you got overhead as a shop owner, you need to get it. You know, you need to get it because the landlord comes around.
Yeah.
He just like, let me get that. And what am I gonna say? Oh, it wasn't enough work.
At the end of the day, that client's like, you know what? My guy got me.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're at the segment called Wild Shop Shit, Steve. And we all know that crazy shit happens at the shop. Now, I'm gonna tell you one of the other experiences because I'm telling you, I got plenty of stories to tell. There was one situation where I was working at the shop in the hood, and you know, some of the barbers like to experiment with some drugs and things like that, while working and things like that. I mean, we
You said experiment.
we like to drink and whatnot. And my station was the furthest one to the end of the shop, right? I liked it because there was a mirror on both angles. So like I can look at that angle, see the mirror, and see, obviously as barbers we use the mirrors. And I just thought it was the best station. So what tended to happen was I had my mirror along the edge, right? So what these dudes would do is go grab my mirror to, break down whatever they were doing, and go to the back and do their thing. And what was it? I think I think it was a Sunday, right? And I walk in Monday morning, I'm getting my chop on. My chop on. First client comes in, and I'm done with the haircut, right? And I go to reach for my mirror, and I show it to him, and I show him. I keep in mind, I never even looked at the damn mirror. So I gave it to him, right?
I know where this is going.
And like the client's looking at it like this, right? And I'm over here like cleaning my stuff, and I look, and like he's taking kind of long to kind of like let me know something, because usually he'll say something, and he's like looking at it, right? And I look back, and I'm like, "What's up, man? Everything good?" And he's like, and I'm like. So I look at the mirror. I'm like,
He said, everything's good. Are you good?
I was like, what's that? Like, these dudes forgot to clean my damn mirror, bro. And I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Damn.
how did that get there? But oh man, I was dying, dude. Hey, the
I thought you were
client.
saying you fucking powdered them with that shit.
No, the client was kind of like, he looked over because he knew all the other people there too, and he was just like, all right, I see what's up, and he made his way out, but that was like awkward, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Is hey dog, can you fucking clean my shit?
yeah. And I found it strange because the dude would not like, he was like, and I'm like, well, what's wrong? You good? Can I clean something up for you? And I'm like, kind of like, look at the mirror. How did I get there?
That's funny, dog.
What's your what wild stuff happened to you, man? I know you got plenty of them.
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna tell you guys one a sick one. Fucking we would always work late, and the boys would always run to the liquor store, grab the 12 packs, kick it till late. Clients would be there 9, 10, and we're all young. We're around 25, so we're fucking wilding, bro. I would see this client, bro, and he was super cool. I always bring him and his son, and just hang out. He looked super chill. And that night that we were working late, another barber was working late, which was his barber. And I was like, all right, man, I gotta go. And the dude comes in, and I could tell he was pretty active.
Yeah.
He was drinking, and I never seen him like that. And I could see that he had a gun on him. So I kind of told my boy, I was like, hey, man, I got to go.
I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, I got my own shit going on at home. So
Yeah.
I kind of told him later. I told that dude later. He's like, hey, kick it for a while. I was like, nah, I got to go.
Yeah.
And so from what my coworker tells me, like within an hour and a half, he's like, hey, bro, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's going on? So he tells me the story where his client was like telling him, hey, bro, what's up? You want to go put in some work and stuff like that? And my coworker was like, dude, nah, I'm just going to chop you up and head out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said that client goes to the back of the shop because there was like 5 chairs on one side and 5 on another side. So he goes to the last chair, and he could see him pull out the revolver, and he takes out all the bullets and puts the bullets on the counter, right? On the barber station.
Yeah.
And he closes the gun, and he spins it, bro. And he puts it to his head.
No.
And blows his top off. Bro.
Nah, man, that's nuts, bro.
So he's calling me, dude, what the fuck? Like, what'd I do? And shit like that, you know? I was like, dude, I don't know, you know?
Damn.
So I don't know what he did, but the next morning I come to work, and the flower lady next door was like, hey, the hazard people were here cleaning your barber shop. And I was like, cleaning for what? I don't know, but I saw a bunch of blood. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's crazy, bro.
That's fucking crazy. So I went in the shop and worked, and I was kind of tripped out.
It smelled like chemical in there. That's
A lot of
nuts,
chemicals. And the barber that was working there goes, and I guess he's still working in the station and didn't know that had happened.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. You got any wild stuff? You got any wild stuff, Steve?
Yeah, man. I got one involving a gun too, man.
Gun violence.
This
Gun violence.
Yeah. So this is when I was in barber school, man. Just like I was telling you guys earlier, there was like a barber shop right next door to the barber school. So this was like right when I started going over there and working in that shop. I was sitting down, man. I had just finished doing a haircut, and this dude walks in, and I guess he recognizes one of the guys that was getting a haircut, and he just walked up to him and just snatched off the cape, and then he was like, "You think I wasn't gonna get you?" And then he like tries grabbing him from his shirt, and then the guy like gets up and starts trying to run away, but then he trips, falls, and the dude goes and gets on top of that fool and starts punching that fool, and then he reaches back and pulls out a strap from the back of his pants. And I was like, damn, man, like I was stuck, man. 'Cause I'm
about to see this.
I was like, God damn, like, you know, this guy's gonna get fucking killed, you know, and he just starts hitting him with the gun, you know,
Damn.
just starts
damage to
pistol
him, man.
whooping him, you know, and,
Busted him up, I bet.
busted up his whole face, man. He started leaking everywhere. The shop owner right away, he runs and grabs him, and he's like, "That's it, man, that's it." And man, he gets up and just runs out, man. And then
All
the
bloody.
other dude's like, you know, just laying on the floor, bleeding everywhere.
That's nuts.
It's crazy, man, because I mean, it just happened quick, man.
Random? Yeah,
You know?
it happens like
It
that.
happened quick, and it was just, it got me off guard. You know, I'm stuck. You know, I didn't even know how to react, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, how can you react? That's probably like best to leave it alone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and the dude was just like all busted, all bloody.
Yeah, man.
What'd you guys do? Like, you just had to drag him
Well,
out by
they
his
called
feet?
the
or-
ambulance. They called the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
The ambulance came, picked
Damn.
him up, took him. Yeah, man. Then
Who-
the shop owner started cleaning up the mess.
What was it over? Was it over some bread or something?
I mean,
Who knows, huh?
he just, you know, I just remember him saying, like, "You think I wasn't gonna get you?" And then that's it, man. I mean,
Damn.
that's it. You know, the dude just started trying to run away, but
Why does it happen at barbershops?
Hey,
It's
man.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. A lot of crazy stuff happens at barbershops, bro.
yeah, man. I mean, I've heard other stories too, man. Just, you know, people running into each other at shops. You know,
Yeah.
mostly hood shops. You know,
Yeah.
because honestly, like the situations where I seen stuff pop up like that is usually like hood shops.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean,
You
the
know.
skilled
You know,
barbers are there, so
obviously
where else
we
are you
didn't
gonna
see
go?
that in Beverly Hills, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
true,
Right.
You know,
true.
I'm in Culver City. I don't see that in Culver City. You know, but
So we usually like to close out the Master Barbers podcast with, you know, some positive advice to young barbers. Any advice you have for young barbers?
yeah, I probably would have to say like this barber industry is it takes time. You gotta build yourself up. You know, you gotta put in the work. You're only gonna get what you put in.
Exactly.
You know, you can't expect to just be like, hey, I'm gonna be a barber and I'm gonna go work at a shop and I'm gonna be booked up and I'm gonna, you know, make all this money and have all these clients. You know, it doesn't work that way. You know,
It takes time. There's a lot more competition now too.
Yeah, man. I
Makes
mean,
sense.
it's a lot easier now, but there's also more competition,
Yeah.
like you're saying. When I started, it was rough, man. I mean, we didn't have Yelp, we didn't have Google, we didn't have Instagram.
Yeah.
And when I was starting off, it was during a recession too, man. So not everybody was doing great. So the shop was slow, man.
Yeah.
And I had to get a second job, even a third job,
Yeah.
just to kind of stay afloat. So
That's
man, you gotta be willing to put in the work and stay humble. A lot of these barbers, they start getting busier, and then all of a sudden they want to start acting like celebrities.
Yeah.
100%.
A lot of them want to start being cocky and saying, "Oh, I'm better than this barber. I'm better than that barber." And there's a lot of barbers out there that are, they keep to themselves.
Stay grounded. Stay humble.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
humble. That creates it creates longevity. I know. I've had a lot of situations where I'm trying to get barbers in the chairs, right? And like a lot of them are, and I mean, no shade to it at all, because that's where we all started. But I remember I started in a garage, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now I see a lot more of that pop up, and they're just, there's a lot of barbers out there doing it, do your thing, it's dope because that's where we all started. But definitely, like, being at the shop it's a whole nother world. It's a whole nother service, You get out of the comfort zone of being in the garage or wherever you're working, backyard, whatever it is. But being at the shop is like, you get that hands-on, you get that experience, you get how to interact, with your clients and the surroundings, because the vibe in the shop is always social, you know what I mean? So, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Or, someone else's client knows you, or, sometimes I'll have some of my clients that can't get in with me, and they'll go, with another barber, for that week or whatever. We'll just, swing by, chop it up and things like that. So just being in the shop, like you say, is put in the work and be in the shop and know the atmosphere, because, that's longevity at the end of the day.
Yep.
You have any advice for the barbers?
Yeah, for all the new barbers that their haircuts are not coming out the way they want them to, or they feel like, oh, my haircut's not looking like this picture, or like, why isn't my fade looking as clean as that, right? For all the new barbers, everything's gonna take time. Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, keep at it.
Whatever you do, love what you do. I mean, keep trying. Those fades are not gonna come out perfect when you've just been cutting hair for a little bit.
Yeah, no. Keep at it.
Just like us, we have years in the game, and your fades will come out like that. You just gotta be patient and put in the work.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that wraps it up, guys. Stevie, thank you for coming, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate the opportunity to come in, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, man. We got all those stories, a lot of game, 20 years in the game. Thank you for coming, man. Maybe season 2, we can probably come and film at your shop.
Yeah, of course, man.
Maybe take it on the road or something, man.
Yeah. You guys are welcome, man. I mean, even if you want to come through, check out my shop.
Would love to visit.
Nice.
Would love to visit.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and until the next one, see y'all.